People on Twitter or X or whatever are taking people's pictures that are posted on the site and putting them into Grok and having Grok remove their clothes. And the insane part about this is that some of these people are children and nothing is being done about this. And this is why I keep saying the conversation surrounding AI needs to be centered on regulation first and foremost. I think we've moved far past the point of the conversation simply just being boycott AI, boycott AI. You can boycott AI all you want, but you're not going to be able to escape it. Already, if you go on Google and you just type something into the search bar, you get a response from Gemini. So it's going to become way more pervasive from this point out. Way more pervasive. And that's just the AI that you see. A lot of these companies also have AI working on the back end. So whether or not you want to use it or not, AI is using you. All the problems that we have with AI, from environmental to this, CSAM problem. This shit isn't going to go away if you simply just, oh my God, boycott AI. No. The fact that a lot of people barely understand the gravity of this can of worms that we've opened lets you know that we need to proceed with, guardrails first. Because the water issue, the pollution issue, that was one thing. Now we have users, using Grok to generate, and to be honest, that really, honestly, should be a raging fire under the ass of a lot of legislators, TBH. A lot of them should see that and be like, whoa, oh my God. But instead, a lot of them, especially the ones who are in the pockets of, various lobbyists, they're not going to see this entire situation and be terrified and horrified enough to do something, which is insane. And I hope I'm being pessimistic, but I mean, obviously, clearly not. Already last year, they tried to slip something by us, the 10-year moratorium on AI regulation, which I know I keep talking about this, but it really scares the shit out of me. They tried to slip that shit in there. And if it had been signed, that would have been game over. Yes, AI, it has its drawbacks, environmentally, generative AI and the arts, absolute trash. But sitting here and being like, oh my God, boycott it. Are you going to throw away your phone? Are you going to just never use a phone ever again? It's becoming more pervasive. The next thing to do is regulate. Now, on the other hand, a really shitty part of this conversation is the looming threat of technological illiteracy for opting out. I know that's the scary topic. I won't get into this video. However, millennials, older Gen Z, you all have seen people from older generations, who are technologically illiterate, and it would be, unwise to assume that that fate can't meet a lot of us. So, the whole opting out of using it, that's a whole other conversation to have. But either way, the main conversation, going into this year and moving on needs to be regulation, straight up regulation, first and foremost, I feel like.